Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back, my friends, after that holiday weekend. Oh, Lord, what was it, 4 days long? 4.5, 5? Good morning and welcome back to Better Body Fitness. I am Coach Roxanne. You are joining me live for Coffee Talk. Yikes is all I have to say. We spent 11 and a half hours in the vehicle yesterday. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Michelle. Happy Tuesday. The title of my video today is It's Tuesday. PSA, it's Tuesday. And it's July, which blows my mind. Heidi, good morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm going to have to keep saying that because it is going to feel like Monday. Lisa, good morning. Kimberly, good morning. Kim, good morning. The little hounds miss us and she wants to be by me now the whole time. She's a little mama's baby. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hootsack, good morning, fellow coffee lover. I don't know that there is going to be enough coffee in the day. I mean, look at this so remember way back when that I didn't use the mirror mode because of my lazy eye. This is why. I feel like it looks like this right now, which maybe it doesn't, but I feel like it does. Michelle, good morning. Julie, good morning. I love it. Jackie, good morning. Lori, hello. Hello. Let me make sure. Corey, good morning. Coaching Clutch. I love it. Krista, good morning. Make sure I didn't miss any. My computer's just it's a little wonky here, but I got it. Let's see here. Beth, good morning. Ashley, good morning. Who else? I see Carrie's got a comment for me here. Nikki, good morning. Tammy, good morning. Don't skip workout today. Oh, didn't. I thought you were I'm like, Tammy, I already did it. Didn't skip the workout today, just doing on demand. Had to get the pups out for a walk before it storms or gets hot. I know, right? And anybody, Mother Nature, Wisconsin weather, 63 degrees tomorrow and rain. Did I time warp on the way back to Wisconsin? What is going on? On vacation this week. I love it, Tammy. Amy, good morning. What else do I got here? Hold on. Carrie, good morning. Let's talk about hotel coffee. Absolutely the worst. I think I may buy a portable coffee maker to bring with me. I have never had a hotel coffee that I've liked, ever. Am I a coffee snob? Why, yes, I am. So this time we looked ahead to see what the rooms had, and there was Keurig's in one of the rooms. So we bring our own K-cups and our own sauce. A girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. I can't take chances of not having my coffee. I mean, let's get real. Jody, good morning. Deanna, good morning. Krista, Tammy, enjoy your vacation week. Yes, I feel like, isn't it funny? Does anybody come off of a weekend like this and feel like they need a vacation from the vacation? Oh my goodness. But we will survive. We will survive. Good morning, Corey. Hotel coffee is the worst. It really is, which I don't quite understand. Like, they put together some of the best continental breakfast. The one hotel we had water with the fruit in it, and it was like a spa. But yet the coffee, why is this? Why do we not have superior coffee at hotels? I just don't get it. I would go and stay at certain hotels if they provided the best coffee. I would. So I don't understand why they have such bad coffee. Hootsack, many bring their own sauce on vacation. You're not alone. Well, okay, I'm going to tell you a little something that I didn't know if we were going to have cocktails or not. And I wanted to know that I kind of had control over what I was drinking. So we went and bought a bottle of cucumber vodka, a big bottle. And we bought, I think the special at the store was, thank you, Coach Chuck. I think the special at the store was 6 of the Sprite Zeros for a certain price. So we bought those. The vodka was never opened. The seal has not been broken. Did I have a couple of drinks on vacation? Yes, I did. Nothing crazy, nothing out of the, I I am in such a good place with that where I feel like I have control. Can I still say that I still feel a little yucky today? But it's hard to say what that is. Was it the lack of sleep? Was it the, we put on 30,000 steps a day while we were gone. Like, I cannot tell you how exhausted my body is, but it was worth every single minute. Carrie, hotel was ghetto big time. It's now on the do not stay here ever again list. Well, when Chuck and I got to our first hotel on Thursday, it took us down some crazy side roads. And I'm like, oh gosh, Chuck, I'm like, if you are taking me to Motel 6, we are sleeping in the truck. It was great though. It actually was great. I would go back to this hotel. All right. I guess it's time to get down to business. All right, little cutie. Mom's got to get to work. All right. So the title of today's video was It's Tuesday. PSA, it's Tuesday for anybody who thinks it's Monday. And it's July. Why does that matter? So on the ride home yesterday, I was thinking, I was programming in my nutrition for the week, just thinking about now, like getting back on track, even though we did really good, there's still something about being away and getting out of your routine and not eating the same fruits and vegetables and things like that. And of course I feel it. Like we eat so good and we get so much hydration that the second I fall out of that, I feel it. Like I don't feel good. And I got to thinking, and it's July. What does that matter? We are 6 months of 2021 is gone. There was a moment I had yesterday where like, how is that even possible? How is it possible that we are now in the second half of 2021? And I started to think, what did you set for your goal in January? What was your New Year's resolution, or what did you want to achieve this year? Some of you have achieved just some amazing things, and not that some of you haven't, but I know that some people have been attacking their goals. What's next? I feel like now, okay, so we're over this hump of summer, right? How many of us have started to let off of the gas? How many of us have started to slow down just a little bit? Just a little bit. Hold on here. We're gonna make it. Look at that. I know I have, and I didn't even realize I had. Like I've just started to slow down a little bit. Like I don't want to say I was hardcore in the beginning or in the end of 2020 and the beginning 2021, but I was a little bit. I was a little bit more dialed in. I was a little bit more hardcore. And I think, we went on vacation back in March. Yes, I'm still talking about this. And when we got back, it was like we had birthday celebrations. We had Easter. We had Mother's Day. We had Father's Day. And I feel like my foot is not on the gas. I'm pumping the brake. I'm pumping the gas. I'm pumping the brake. I'm pumping the gas. But I don't have a happy medium in anything that I'm doing. I'm just coasting. I'm not going backwards. I'm also not moving forward. So I had to think really hard yesterday. How do I want to finish out 2021? And yes, this is the time to be talking about it, because before we know it, we're going to be looking at 2022. I mean, look at how fast the past 6 months has flown by. So I really want you to think about that. If you had to set a mid-year resolution, if you had to set a mid-year goal today, what would it be? Where do you want to be come Thanksgiving? Where do you want to be come Christmas? The next time you get you have the whole big family together, where do you want to be? What do you want to be able to say? Now, I'm not just talking about weight. I'm not just talking about size. Yes, it's great to walk into a room and have everybody be like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? But also, don't you maybe want to walk in and be like, I haven't had a cocktail in 6 months. Or, I don't really eat sugar anymore. It's not a part of my plan. Like, where do you want to be? What do you want to be solid in over the next 6 months? What do you want to achieve? Do you even have any goals? I know some of you, I've been sharing pictures on our fan page of what people have achieved, and I have many more coming in the past 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. Like, we are talking total body transformations. Then what? What happens? What do you want to do next? Are you still on that journey of body transformation? Are you now starting to add in the mind transformation? Are you starting to add in bigger goals? Like we just got done doing a 90-day accountability challenge. My goal for the 90 days was to get 13,000 steps a day. I achieved it. What's next? What happens next? If you don't set a goal, that time is just going to go rolling by. And before you know it, we're going to have Halloween and we're going to have Thanksgiving and we're going to have Christmas. And if we don't have that strong foundation still laid, still working on all of those things, we are going to start January of 2022, maybe not back where we were, but maybe not where we wanted to be. So where do you want to be? What do you want to have achieved going into the holidays of this year? I know it's crazy to be talking about this, but we have one more quarter. And summer is 2 months of that quarter. One more quarter before we start getting into the craziest months of the year where it starts to get cold. We get a little bit more sad. We get a little bit more depressed. We have all the holidays, all the food, all like crazy things start to happen, right? The time change happens. It gets a little bit darker here in Wisconsin. And it's just kind of, we start to get that Eeyore attitude. What are we going to do now? Before it gets to that spot, we have to start thinking about that. So I want to know from some of you, I want to know, have you achieved what you set out to achieve? Yes or no? And there's no shame, no judgment. I've achieved a lot. There is way more that I want to achieve. And if not, what is it that you want to achieve in the next 3, 4, 5, or 6 months? I want to hear from you. So if you did not achieve what you set out to achieve, what are you going to do different now? That's what you have to start thinking. Do you have to realign your goals? Did you take on too many goals at once? Like I know that ladies, that's a bad habit we have, right? We want to do this, this, and this, and we take on all of this and we get overwhelmed and then we didn't even do the one thing that we really wanted to do because we thought we had to do it all. What is it you want to achieve? Are you really comfortable? Are you super comfortable in the summer and are you just coasting along? Is it time to kind of pick that back up again? I know I've been coasting. I'm coasting. I'm not going forward. I'm not going backward. So I have to realign. I need to figure out what is it that I want to do? What is it that I'm not doing that's going to push me forward? If you are going to wait until the end of summer, I'm going to tell you it's going to be really hard to get aggressive in September and October to try and hit those goals before November and December. The less time you have, the more overwhelmed and frustrated we get. So I have to have definitive goals. I'm going to have to sit down. I'm going to have to lay them out. But not only am I going to have to lay them out, what is my plan of action? Right? What is your plan? That's what Chuck says is going to be on my gravestone. What is your plan? How are you going to achieve it? If you have been doing amazing, but you feel like you're going to want to take it up to another level, what does that look like for you? What are you going to do? When are you going to do it? What's holding you back from doing it right now in this very moment? There's a saying that we hear if you're not growing, you're dying. Are you still growing in your journey? Are you somebody who has the 4 S's like down to it? Like you are amazing at your 4 S's. What's next? Where can we start to grow again in our 4 S's? I want to know from you guys, what's next? Everybody's a little bit quiet today, so I'm hoping that means that you're really taking the time to think about this. I hope that I didn't just shake your foundation by letting you know that it's July and we have 6 months left. Also, maybe that it was Tuesday. Dee Dee, when I started, all right, I love it. They're coming in. When I started in January, I set a goal. Last month, I had achieved it. Now I'm thinking my ultimate goal may be achievable by the end of this year. I love that. I'm going to make this decade better than the last decade. I love it, Dee Dee. I love that. I'm so excited for you. There are many of you who have hit those goals. Amy, I need to think about what my next goal is. Right now, I'm pretty excited that I made sure I packed my smoothie supplies and neglected to bring any alcohol to the cottage. What? I love it. Ashley, I'm thinking of my goals and how to reach them. Hold on, I feel like your comment got cut off. Yes, I feel like it got cut off for me, Ashley. And Amy, so all right, perfect. You guys that's amazing. I know so many of you on here have achieved amazing things. And I know so many of you on here are still looking to achieve so much more. Are you ready for it? Do you have your next plan of attack? This is it. Take this week and figure it out. Plan out the next quarter. Plan out the next 2 quarters. Carrie, the first month it was the scale. Now the 7th month it's inches. 33 inches and I will hit my personal goal by January. I love it. Ashley, thinking of my goals and how to reach them before my wedding. I'm telling you, get your notebook out, get your planner out, be very specific about what it is you want to achieve and how you're going to achieve that. What habits do you have right now that are not getting you to that goal? What habits do you need to have to get you to that goal? You got to write this stuff down. If you don't see it, if you don't have a plan, they're just going to stay the same, right? Why would they change? Things don't just change. You have to make them change. You know, Chuck and I were on a hike this weekend and we were talking about how some people who are strong in their faith will sometimes say things like, I really want God to show me the way. I really want God to tell me, you know, how to, and something I have believed for a very long time is God is never going to tell you. He's never going to show you. He's going to wait for you to take that step. And he's going to be there to catch you, but he's never going to push you one way or another. You have to take that first step. You have to learn. You have to grow. You have to fail and you have to succeed to learn what is the best for you. I am a huge believer in that. There's not going to be this great big sign that says, this is the way. This is how you are going to achieve your goals. You just got to take that first step, my friends. Take that first step. Learn from it, grow from it, and take the next step. And then the next step. Beth, I have to think hard to challenge myself to reach some goals. I think I might amp up my step game. I love it. It doesn't have to be about weight. It doesn't have to be about inches. Maybe it's an extra workout a week. Maybe like Beth said, it's extra steps. Maybe it's your water game. Maybe it's your smoothie game. I'm saying whatever you have done amazing at, if it's time to level up, what does that look like for you? Tammy, my word of the year is strong. Added light weightlifting to my workouts 5 days a week. I only have missed 2 days so far this year. Staying focused. I love it, my friends. All right, that's where I'm going to end it today. So remember, it's July. It's Tuesday and it's July. 6 months is gone. We have 6 months to go. It's time to double down. I believe Chuck has done several discussions on this. It's time to double down, and whatever it was we achieved in the first half of the year, let's attack it even more in the second half of the year. This is going to be the harder one, right? Because we're starting in summer. Nobody wants to start anything in summer. It's easy to start in January when we're stuck inside, it's cold. We are going to have the best 6 months we have ever had. I know we can do it. Lori, I was on a great start and had a blip in the road, but got back on the next day. In the past, I would have thrown in the towel and restarted again on Monday. I love that. I think that is something so many of us have learned in the past 18 months, right? We fall down, we get right back up and we start again. We fall down, we get right back up and we start again. And I've noticed that we are all falling a little bit less these days. We are all falling a little bit less. Deanna, funny you talk about faith. I have been praying for willpower, strength, etc. Sometimes we are blind and deaf to what God has already given us. He's probably up there saying, I gave you Chuck and Roxanne. Don't do that to me. But it's true. I feel like sometimes we're waiting for this sign. Like, God, just give me the sign and I'll know what to do. I don't think that's how it works. Maybe sometimes. But I think he's always saying, you take the step. I'm always here to catch you. I'm always here to catch you. All right, my friends, Stanham, good morning. I will see you guys tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Join Coach Chuck at noon for the Noon Nugget. Remember, it's Tuesday. It's not Monday. Go out and have a fantastic day, my friends. Love you all.